Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we're going to reorganize my display jewelry and go over my stock. So let's turn this into this. This is roughly what I have in stock right now. So first we're going to get rid of my little signs here. These I made somewhat recently. They're a little bit newer for me. They're not the best, but they are better than what I had before. Alright, so now we're going to clean off the velvet display. I'm using a piece of tape here. Obviously, if I had a lint roller, it would be a lot easier and better. I'm just going to fast forward here for you guys. But this does work in a pinch, so that's just a little tip for today. As you can see, it's not doing a perfect job, but it is looking a lot better. I find at my markets, especially the outdoor events, this display case gets really dusty and a lot of floofs and dirty very quickly, so I do often have to do this. I usually have a lint roller, like I was saying, but for right now, we're just doing tape. So, starting us off are my Amazonite necklaces. These are really stunning pieces, kind of just like an everyday crystal to wear. Very simple, but also very elegant at the same time. So I have 2 left in stock here. These go pretty quick at my markets. Then I've got Howlite. I only have 1 left as well. Howlite always just reminds me of those marble countertops, which I really like. Then moving on, I've got a Strawberry Quartz Hello Kitty necklace. There's a little bit of charms and gems on the outer sides, but those aren't crystals, just a centerpiece. Then we've got amethyst here. These are very shiny once the sun or any kind of light hits them. They're really cute. Love them. Then, continuing with the Hello Kitty, we have moonstone bracelets. These again have the little charms on the outside, which aren't natural crystals, just the centerpiece. And this one is just so cute. I love it. So now I'm just going to add my little signs that I made here. This makes it easier for the customers to understand my pricing. I do eventually want to update these and have a little nicer kind of displays, but for now they work. Moving on to the next item are my snake rings with a tiger's eye center. Super cool. I'm going to add them back here, which is not usually where I have them in my display, but I do like it back there. And here's a little sign to add. Now usually my sterling silver rings I keep along the sides over here on the right side. I think I'm going to continue doing that, so I'm just going to add those right now. These pieces are priced a little different than my regular jewelry, so I do like to keep it on the side to make it more visually understanding for people. So I'm just adding them in here and kind of forgot to show the camera, so let me just do that right now. So these stunning pieces are aquamarines. The ring itself is sterling silver. These are just gorgeous. Then for my next sterling silver are moonstone. So this is the same material that we had for our Hello Kitty bracelets. I love moonstone, and these ones have beautiful flashes on them, especially when the sun hits them. I'm just going to speed this up here for you guys because it kind of took me a little while with one hand to put them in, adding my little signs, kind of reorganizing, shaping them how I like it. It's okay if they're sticking out a little bit like this, I just couldn't fit them very well. For our next crystal that we're adding, we have some rings made of Larimar. These come from Dominican Republic. It's the only island actually where these can be mined, and they are just gorgeous. Again, I'm just going to speed this up for you guys because I'm a slowpoke. Next on our list are Moldavite. Yes, this is our first time having this in my shop. I got these just before Christmas and ended up gifting a whole bunch to my family. So I have these 2 left. And yeah, if you know about Moldavite, you know. I didn't end up keeping any for myself, but next time I order another batch, I'll most likely pick one out for me. Okay, so now moving on to the last one are my amethyst rings. So these ones I'm just going to put up in the front. These are really popular because they're just cute little heart shapes with the amethyst center. Amethyst is really awesome to wear as it's really protecting, grounding, and healing. So I always recommend to new crystal people, people getting into crystals, whatnot, always wear amethyst daily. It's just really good as a starter. Again, just speeding these up. Also, all of my rings are size adjustable, so that's why I don't have any sizes listed here. which is really awesome because it makes it easier for shopping, especially if you're buying for someone else. So this is the end display, guys. This is kind of what my setup is going to be for our next market coming up soon. Stay tuned for a video from that.